Leave it to CNN to go dig something up from 2012. Whatever Trump said about transgender girls in 2012, he stopped. It's just today. Boys are out of girl sports. Boys are not competing in anything girls can. That's what he said. That's what Vivek says. If they go back on it, they get fired. You know what I mean? I don't even care about talking about Hillary and the same-sex marriage or Biden and that crime bill. Do you know how many people Biden has sent to jail that actually voted for him? And mainstream media want to bring up something about Trump and transgenders from 2012. I'm not, watch. I can't even believe he actually said this. I was surprised. But it's true. He said it.
Touting his decision to allow a transgender woman to compete for a spot in his Miss Universe pageant in 2012.
This is a young woman who, according to the laws of Canada and according to the laws of the United States, is allowed to enter the pageant system. What I did is I said, we have 58 contestants in Canada. I said, let her run and maybe she'll win. And if she
regret that now, don't you?
And I think I made the right decision. I feel fine with the decision.
I don't agree.
11 years later, Trump has done a 180, making
Thank
the
goodness.
repealing of transgender rights a central part of his
Transgender
2024
rights?
campaign
Don't do that.
speech.
Don't do that.
No
Females have rights.
Should be telling its children that they were born with the wrong gender. We will defeat the cult of gender ideology to reassert that God created two genders, male and female.
Or Mother Nature did. Whatever.
I will keep men out of women's sports.
Out front now, Andrew Kaczynski,
That's what's right.
of CNN's K-Files.
Oh, yeah,
Andrew,
this
you
is
heard him
bad.
there. Keep men out of women's sports, he says, but not apparently out of women's pageants back in 2012, a decision that he seemed
You're right.
to tout pretty proudly back then
He
on
did.
Fox, no less.
I could
Yeah, this
see.
has become a hugely volatile issue in Republican politics. And where was Donald Trump a decade ago? He was on the complete opposite side of this issue. Now, we heard those comments that he made earlier in the year. The context for these comments.
We could go down the rabbit hole if you like. I mean, we could go down all the way to the start of time. All I can tell you is what the man said just today. Okay? K-File, man, you gotta do better. Come on, man. You gotta straighten up that beard too.
In 2012 is there was a transgender Miss Universe contestant in Canada. The existing policy for the transgender or for the Miss Universe pageant was that there was a ban. She threatens legal action, and Donald Trump personally says that he overturns the ban. He celebrates the buzz around it. He calls it modernizing the pageant. And what does he do to use as his rationale for changing the pageant? He cites the Olympics allowing transgender athletes. Now, we know we just heard him ranting against transgender women in sports. Fast forward just a few months at the Miss Universe pageant, the eventual winner, Olivia Culpa, she gets asked whether she agrees with transgender women competing in the pageant. She gives an answer where she says that she does. She cites them having sex reassignment surgery. And Donald Trump was very enthusiastic about this. He approved of it. And in a couple of instances on Fox and Friends,
and now he's taking it back.
Take a listen to these.
Oh, yeah, let's.
He gave a great answer, a very tough question, but on transgender. Just the question everybody wants to hear.
Right.
And she gave a great answer.
And he made a lot of money off of
She did a
it.
great job. Actually, her answer was a very intelligent answer, and that's one of the reasons I assumed the judges picked her.
Oh my gosh.
And there are also more recent comments where Trump spoke out in support of the transgender community. What else has he said?
Yeah, that's right. In 2016, Donald Trump spoke against that bill in North Carolina, the so-called bathroom bill, as critics dubbed it. And this was an issue in that primary where Donald Trump was actually running to the left of most of the other Republicans. He actually
got no more.
For it.
We're going right with this.
After Caitlyn Jenner had transitioned, there was also an incident where Trump is asked if Caitlyn Jenner goes to Trump Tower, would you let her use the bathroom for her gender identity? And Trump is very, again, enthusiastic in support of her. Listen to these two clips from that 2016 campaign.
Change, homie.
You leave it the way it is. There have been very few complaints the way it is. People go, they use the bathroom that they feel is appropriate. There has been so little trouble.
So if Caitlyn Jenner were to walk into Trump Tower and want to use the bathroom, you would be fine with her using any bathroom she chooses.
That is correct.
You changed now. You changed it now.
His rhetoric back then. You've heard
Rhetoric?
We
Come
did
on,
reach
stop.
out
It's weird.
to the Trump campaign to ask how he squares
Come on.
those past comments with today, but we did not
It's uncomfortable.
hear back.
Sorry. I mean, it's uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. Can I be uncomfortable? Good Lord. Everybody else is comfortable. You gotta enjoy. You gotta enjoy CNN. There's so much that Trump has probably said that he definitely will go back on. He don't care. That's the funny thing. You ever hear a Democrat or Biden go back on anything? No. You got kids getting raped and killed because the border is open. Fentanyl all over. AOC out here like, come on.